Wow, this is a cool looking picture. Well, the colors really stand out.
Hey, you see our new motivational quote of the day?
Oh, it's a quote? What does it say?
It says, colorblind people are cool and amazing. Yeah, colorblind people are cool and amazing.
Oh, I don't see anything.
Well, it's there. You know, I think we might have to run some colorblind tests with you. You know, I just have a feeling.
Well, I think I'm gonna see all the colors, 2020.
Not what that means, but I love your enthusiasm.
Wow, that test was so easy. What are the results? I think I'm probably a genius.
Well, that's not the case. I'm afraid your OPN1LW and OPN1MW genes are a bit messed up.
So does that mean I won?
Well, it means that you have Deuteranomaly, a sex-linked form of color blindness that affects 1 in every 12 males. So it isn't some kind of rare disease that'll kill you. It just means that you'll have a little bit more trouble differentiating between hues of red, orange, yellow, and green.
Oh my gosh! No! Does that mean I have to have surgery? Or that I can't drive? Or that I can't be a pilot?
Well, no, and yes. There's no cure for Deuteranomaly or any other form of color blindness, but you still can't be a pilot. Sorry.
Well, I'm out of here. It's time for my crayon judging competition. With my newfound powers, I think I'm probably going to win. See ya. Well, I lost the competition. Could you believe that? How did it happen? Well, past me. Didn't Sam just explain that? I mean, yeah, but I didn't understand him. Well, don't worry. I'll explain. You see, the OPN1MW and OPN1LW genes are part of your cones. Cones are specialized cells that help you interpret what you see. Genes direct and control protein synthesis and are made up of DNA, which is a chain of nucleotides that contain the genetic information for a cell. This means that the DNA is broken or messed up. The cell doesn't have the proper information to do its job. The DNA structure also specifies genetic information in genes, which is why Austin can't see some colors. These genes are located at the XQ28, right here on the X chromosome. Chromosomes are also made of DNA, which is why we blame chromosomes when something goes wrong.
That's right. The OPN1LW gene is the gene responsible for long wavelength colors, thus the L in its name. Long wavelength colors are more yellow-orange that you and I see. Austin here can have some trouble seeing these colors. The OPN1MW gene is the gene responsible for medium wavelength colors, which is the more green and yellow, thus the M in the name. The combination of these two genes makes it difficult for Austin to tell the difference between some hues of orange, green, yellow, and red. In this picture here, we may see a green 5, but Austin only sees a collection of orange-tan circles.
This test is called the Ishihara test, and it's made up of a lot of colored dots, which can appear tan or light brown to people with Deuteranomaly, like me. The Ishihara test is named after its creator, Doctor of Medicine and Science Shinobu Ishihara, a professor emeritus at the University of Tokyo, where he published his work in 1917. The full test consists of 38 plates with the images that you see right here, and they're made to determine whether the person taking the test has a form of Deuteranomaly or Deuteranopia. Well, that's good and all. Why do I have to get it? What causes me personally to have this? And why not you?
Well, Deuteranomaly and Deuteranopia can happen through a process called C203R, or CYS203ARG, if you wish. This is a missense mutation, meaning that 2 of your amino acids got switched around somewhere. The C stands for cysteine, which is replaced for A, for arginine, and the 203 is because it occurs in the 203rd amino acid position. It all goes down in the M and L cone opsin.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, you don't know what any of this means. Well, an opsin is a light-sensitive protein that helps you process light, and cysteine is an amino acid that helps in the production of proteins, like your opsins. And arginine is just another amino acid that also helps in the production of opsins.
So, what you're telling me is that this is because of a missense mutation, and the cysteine and arginine in my M and L cone opsins got switched around because they have almost the same exact function, causing the cones in my eyes to not have the correct light-sensitive proteins that help me interpret the light reflecting into my eyes.
Yeah. Here we can see that Austin's grandfather was colorblind, while his grandmother was not. This means when Austin's mother was born, she was only a carrier for the colorblindness, while his dad had no trace of it at all. This means that one of Austin's sisters was only a carrier for the gene, and one of his sisters had no trace of it. So Austin ended up having the colorblindness.
Well, I got enough science for today. So, how am I going to live with this for the rest of my life?
Well, living with Deuteranomaly isn't that bad. I mean, you can still see traffic lights and tell most green from red in most scenarios.
Hey, yeah, I can do that.
Well, moving forward, I suggest that you live your life the way you have been before, but with less crayon color judging competitions. Please. Deuteranomaly is not a life-threatening disease or anything like that. Just a minor genetic malfunction. You'll still be able to do all the things you enjoy, and since you were born with this, you shouldn't notice any change in your life, besides the knowledge that your eyes are almost complete failures. There is no cure for Deuteranomaly, or any form of color blindness, but there are some great color vision correcting lenses that you could try.
So that means there's still hope for my peepers?
Definitely.
Well, thanks, Doc. I don't think I'd be able to survive without the knowledge that my eyes are messed up.
Don't mention it.
Well, now I'm off for my color pencil judging competition. I'm certain that this time I'll win for sure.